Yo, what is going on, guys? My name is Brandon. So today I have another Minecraft tutorial. In this tutorial, I'm going to be creating what we know as Nyan Cat. Basically what Nyan Cat is, it's this weird little rainbow cat, colored cat that somebody created, and they made a huge song about it. So if you guys want to, if you guys don't know what it is or who Nyan Cat is, just look it up on YouTube. Just type in Nyan Cat. It should be spelled Nyan, and you should find some song about it. But it's a really weird cat, and we're going to be making the pixel art version today. Anyways, the main materials that you guys are going to need is black wool, smooth sandstone, pink wool, purple wool, gray wool, white wool, and if you guys want to, grab a bed. Those are going to be the main blocks for the head, the body, and the tail. And then for the actual end of the tail, there's this weird little rainbow kind of coming out of its butt. I don't even know if they meant to do that, but it looks like it's coming out of its butt. So we're going to need red wool, orange wool, yellow wool, green wool, blue wool, and purple wool for that later. But we're going to do the main part of the cat right now. So first thing you want to do is get your black wool out and go to the right by 3. 1, 2, 3. Go up by 1. And on the left side, do a top left diagonal. So it should look like that so far. Now go up by 1 on this left side. And you want to go to the left until you meet up with the other side of the paw. This is actually going to be the very front right paw. Now from this top right corner, you want to go to the right by 1, 2. And from that block, you're going to do a top right diagonal, and another top right diagonal. So there should be 3 like that. From this third top right diagonal, you want to go up by 3. 1, 2, 3. Now you want to do a top left diagonal, go up by 3. 1, 2, 3. So both of those should be rows of 4 blocks total. Now you want to do a top left diagonal, go to the left by 1. You want to do a bottom left diagonal, and you want to go to the left by 1. You want to go down by 1, and from that block that was on top of that, you want to go up by 2. 1, 2. You want to do a top left diagonal. Now you want to do a top left diagonal, and you want to go to the left by 13. So there's going to be a total of 14, but you want to go over by 13. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. All right, so from this 13th block, we're going to go do a bottom left diagonal, do another bottom left diagonal, and now from this second bottom left diagonal, we're actually going to go down by, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Let me double check that for you guys just to make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yes, so it's going to be a total of 11 blocks. On the 11th block, you want to go to the right by 1, and you want to go down by 1. Then you're going to go to the right by 1 and down by 1 again. Now from this bottom block that we placed, we're going to do a bottom right diagonal. We're going to go to the right by 2, 1, 2, and now up by 1, 2. And you want to fill this gap in right there so it kind of looks like a little rectangle, I guess, is gone. There should be 2 spaces that are gone right there. And now what you're going to do now is you're going to go to the right of this top right corner until you meet up with that paw over there. So we're just going to do that now. And now we are going to be creating the second paw. The second paw is actually going to be to the left of this paw just a little bit. So we're going to go 2 blocks over from right here. So from this little gap right here, we're going to go over by 2. So 1, 2 right there. And you're going to go down to the ground. Now you're going to go to the left by 2. 1, 2. And you're going to do a top left diagonal so to where it looks like that. So far it should look like that. If you guys need to, pause the screen. All right, so in the gap of all of these paws, you guys can place gray wool. So if you guys want to, go like that. All right, so now what you want to do is you guys want to go back to this corner block down here. So this last paw, you want to go back to this corner block right here. And you want to do a bottom left diagonal. Now you're going to do another bottom left diagonal. And you're going to actually, let me see. Yeah, you're going to go to the left by 2. 1, 2. And you're going to go up by 2. 1, 2. Now you're going to do a top right diagonal, and you're going to go to the right until you meet up like that. And then on top of that, you're going to place 1 block on the very right side. So it's going to look like that. If you guys need to, pause the screen. All right, so now from this very long column right here, I'm actually going to go to bed because I don't like doing tutorials in the dark. I always say this. Okay, I guess there's monsters in the way. Let me just kill these monsters really quick because it's not letting me go to bed. I don't know why this is on easy. It should have been on peaceful. I think I accidentally changed the settings, But we're just going to go to sleep really quick so it turns it to day or whatever. It takes long enough. All right. So we're going to go back to this gap, and we're going to fill this gap in with gray wool. All right. So now we're going to get our black wool back out again. And from this block that we placed last, this black wool, we're going to go up with our black wool by 3. 1, 2, 3. Get rid of the second and the first block, so there should be a gap again. And now you're going to go to the left of this block by 1. You're going to go up by 1 and go to the left by 3. 1, 2, 3. Now you're going to go to, you're going to do a top left diagonal, go to the left by 1 and up by 1. So it should look like that. If you guys need to, pause the screen. All right, so from here, this L shape, we're going to do a top right diagonal like that. Now you're going to go to the right by 3. 1, 2, 3. And from that third block, you're going to go down by 1 and connect it back up to this long column of black. So it should look like that. If you guys want to, fill in this gap with your gray wool. And now we're going to move on to the main body of the Nyan Cat. So we're going to do the rest of Nyan Cat's head. To be able to do that, you want to go to its second paw, so the middle paw right here, and you want to go to these 2 black blocks, so this block and this block. You want to go to the top of that, and you want to go up by 1, do a top left diagonal from there, do another top left diagonal, go up by 3, 1, 2, 3, do a top right diagonal, and go up by 3, 1, 2, 3. Now you want to do a top right diagonal, and you want to go to the right by 1. Now do a bottom right diagonal, do another bottom right diagonal, and now do another bottom right diagonal. Go to the right by 3, 1, 2, 3, and that should meet up with your right ear over here with this weird L-shaped thing that we had earlier. And there you go. There is the head and the main body of Nyan Cat. All we have to do is do the eyes, its mouth, its nose, and the actual like rainbow tail, whatever that is. So we're going to do the mouth, the eyes, and the nose next. So what you want to do is you want to go from this paw. You want to go from this first paw, and with your black wool, you want to go up by 3. So 1, 2. No, you would just want to go up by 2, excuse me. So from these 2 blocks, this black wool, you want to go up by 2. So 1, 2. You want to get rid of the bottom block, and you want to go to the right by 1. You want to go up by 1, so it should look like that. And now you want to start on this left block again, and you want to go over by 2. 1, 2, and up by 1. Now on this right side, you want to do the same thing. So you're going to go to the right by 3, 1, 2, 3, and go up by 1. And there you go. There is the mouth. So now we're going to do the eyes. So with our black wool, we're going to go up from this left side by 2, 1, 2. Get rid of the second block. So that's going to be part of its eye. And from here, you're going to do a backwards L shape like this. So it's going to be 1 on top and 1 on the side. So it looks like that. Now, if you guys want to, place a white wool on top of that so it gets rid of the gap right there. Now we're going to do its right eye. With the right eye, you're going to go on the right side, and you're going to go up by 2, so 1, 2. And now you're going to make the weird L shape again and fill in with the white wool. Fill in the gap with that white wool. So there you guys go. There is the eyes and the mouth. Now we're going to do its cheeks. With the cheeks, you just have to go to this left black wool part. This should be like the top. This should be like the second black wool diagonal. So you just go to this, and then you're going to do a 2x2 square. You're going to do a top right diagonal and do a 2x2 square like that. Then you're going to do the same thing, but on the right side. So you're actually going to go to this corner block. So go right there. There should be a row of 4. Go to the bottom and do a 2x2 square right there. So it should look like that. Now with the rest of Nyan Cat's head, you're going to fill it in with gray wool. So that should be really easy to follow. It shouldn't be that hard. If you guys need to, just make sure that you guys fill in the gray wool right, and then you guys can do the eyes second. I think it's easier to do the eyes first though. That's why I did it first. But you guys can build it however you guys want to. If you guys want to build it a certain way, that's up to you guys. I just think it's easiest doing the smaller parts first and then filling in last. It's just easier to follow that way. All right, so we pretty much filled in the rest of her or his head. I don't even know if it's girl or boy cat, but we did all of its head. So now you want to grab your smooth sandstone and you want to go all along the perimeter of the cat. So we're going to do one whole layer all along the perimeter like this of the entire cat. So we're just going to keep going along the outside. And once we do that, I will edit the sandstone up a little bit and show you guys exactly where it has to go. So if you guys did exactly what I did, you guys did a whole layer like that, the only blocks that you should have to add over on this right side, you guys will need to add a block of 2 right here. So you guys will have to add 2 blocks right there. And so it should be a 2x2 square and then a row of 4 like that. And then you come over on the left side, and this block should be the only block that you add right there. So just that corner block. Down here, you're going to add a little bit more. So if you guys just have this right now, you're actually going to add 2 to the right of this first block and 1 on top. So it's going to look like that. That's going to be all of the smooth sandstone. Now we're going to grab our purple wool. We're going to start off with this first step of this, like step of 3 right here. We're going to do a top right diagonal. So it looks like that. Top right diagonal. Now we're going to go up by 1, 2, 1, 2, and then go to the right by 1, so it's touching that black. Get rid of the last 2 blocks that we did, so there's going to be a small little gap. And then from this block, this purple block, we're going to go to the left by 3, 1, 2, 3, then go down by 1 and get rid of the last 3 blocks, so 1, 2, 3. So it should look like that so far. Now from this block, you're going to go up by 2 and to the left by 1, so up by 2 and the left by 1. Get rid of the first 2 blocks that you did, so it's going to look like that. Now from this block, you're going to go up by 3, 1, 2, 3, and to the left by 1. Get rid of the first 3 blocks that you did, 1, 2, 3. Oh, sorry, 1, 2, 3. So there should be a 3 block gap right there, and to the left by 1. All right, so from this block, you're actually going to go up 1 and to the right by 2, or 3. 1, 2, 3. Get rid of the first 3 blocks that you did, so it'll look like that. Then from this block, go over the right 3, 1, 2, 3. Get rid of the first and the second block that you did. So if you guys need to, pause the screen. Sorry if I'm doing this tutorial a little fast. I just don't want it to be very big. All right, so now right in the middle of this sandstone and this black wool, you're going to place 1 pink wool on both sides like that. And then in the middle, you're going to place a purple wool, and that will be the last purple wool that you'll have to place. The rest is going to be all pink wool. So you want to do that last purple, and then the rest is going to be all pink wool. So I'm going to fill up all the pink wool now wherever I don't see any blocks or wherever there's missing blocks. So I'm going to do that now. Hopefully don't take that long. Let me know in the comment section if this is a good tutorial. Let me know if I'm being confusing or not, or if you guys can understand exactly like what I'm doing in the tutorial. I try my best to try and make it like as less confusing as possible. And it's kind of hard just because of the way the blocks are, and you guys have to have like certain blocks some places and others in other places. But all right, so now we are going to get rid of all the blocks that we have. If you guys want to, you guys can keep your bed, but I'm just going to get rid of all of them because now all we're doing is the tail. So you want to get your red wool. You're also going to get your orange wool. You're going to get your yellow, your green, your, we're going to go with cyan, or we're going to go, I don't know. Let's go with light blue wool. You guys can do cyan wool if you guys want to. I'm going to do light blue wool and grab purple wool. Now we're going to do its tail. So from this top block right here, this black one right there, we're actually going to, I don't know why I got rid of that block. We're actually going to start from right there with our red, and we're going to go across by just a bunch of blocks. So just go across, just do a big line. It doesn't really matter exactly how many you have, just do a big line like that. I'm just going to do that many. It's probably like 16, I'm just guessing. So now I'm going to add 3 underneath that, 1, 2, 3, and now I'm going to do a little row above that, and just above that. So where this row 3 is and this row 3, just add 1 right there and go to the right by 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it should look like that so far. Now you're going to go to the right side and just add a little bit of red. I'm just going to do this kind of randomly. You guys don't really have to do this exactly the way I'm doing it. I'm just kind of placing random blocks. You just want to make sure that the colors are aligned in like color formation of the rainbow. So make sure that's just all even. I'm just doing this, like I said, completely randomly. You guys don't really have to do this perfect just because they're just colors. If you guys want to, you guys can follow it the way I'm doing it. That's up to you guys. However you guys want to build your cat, that's completely up to you. So I'm just adding in the colors here randomly. I'm kind of going off of this picture that I have here, but really it's completely random. So I highly recommend that you guys just do your own thing with it, just because it's easier that way. It's less it's less hard, I guess, to do it that way than it is to actually follow this tutorial. It would be extremely hard trying to follow this as I'm doing it, like the way I'm doing it. So just, I don't know, just do it your own way. That's kind of what I'm saying. So I'm just randomly placing these blocks, no specific order. Just trying to make the tail, really. Alright, so we're almost done. Just adding these last blocks of purple here. Just going to throw a couple on at the end here. And that is going to be the tutorial of the Nyan Cat. You guys don't have to do the tail like that, like I said. But if you guys want to copy me, you guys can. Anyways, guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did, make sure you guys leave a like. Comment below if you guys did enjoy it. This Nyan Cat took a lot longer than I thought, so sorry about that. But it does take time because of how hard the outline is to follow. The outline is actually kind of hard just because of the head and the tail and all of its paws and whatnot. But anyways, guys, like I said, make sure you guys leave a like if you guys enjoyed. Subscribe if you guys are new. Hopefully the tutorial helped you guys. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Peace out.